Hello everyone and welcome to the first edition of what I'm going to be calling Gear Wednesdays. Shouldn't really have revealed that too soon, but here is what we're going to be reviewing today. It's the Life Venture titanium plate, and hopefully this is going to be the first of many Gear Wednesdays so that we can look forward to a new gear review every single Wednesday. So today we're going to be looking at what's good about this, what's bad about this. We're going to do a practical demonstration and say why we think this might be the plate for you if you're going to do some great outdoor campfire cooking. Okay, so as you can see, we've taken the liberty of already getting a pretty decent cooking fire going. I'm just going to let the flames die down a little bit and then we'll be more than ready. But one thing that is worth noting is that this doesn't come with any kind of holder, so you're going to need to improvise one in the field or buy an aluminium one. You could buy an aluminium one, but that's not how we do things Bushcraft times. We're going to make one. Now we've already made one here, and essentially I'm going to show you how to do this in a minute, but what we did is we put a folding saw cut into there, and then you just sort of push the pan in, and honestly it's going to be more than strong enough to hold most of what you're going to want to put in there. So in order to make one of these frying pan holders, you just need to cut a live piece of wood. Hazel works well. This isn't hazel, but hazel works well because it grows long and straight. And you can make it as long as you want, because then you can grab it from very far away like that, and you know, no one gets burnt. So what we do is we basically get a folding saw and we cut it at an angle like this to the wood, because that means that what we do is the lip on here goes in it like that, just like that. So I'll do that demonstration again. What it does is it goes in just like that, wiggle it in a little bit, and then it should stay in really nicely because the weight of the frying pan goes against the bend like that, and then you keep it all in so you can lift it up with food in there and it won't ping out. And this will be more than good enough and it will stay in there. Friction should keep it in place. So that's that in there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do a practical demonstration and give you some of our thoughts about what is really good about this plate and also what might not be so great. So we've got some really nice coals going. They're a little bit flamey, but we want to keep this going for a little bit of time. So we're just going to rest that on top there and rest the other end on the log I'm sitting on. So what we've actually got today is we've actually got a real nice Bushcraft cooking treat actually, and we've got some eggs. Now we're going to actually need some oil for the eggs, which I've kept in this little waterproof match container. We won't need much. Titanium heats up really fast, so honestly this should really get hot very quick. Really above these coals, the coals are roasting. So we're just going to coat this. What we're going to do is we're going to make a double egg because there's two of us, and we'll take it from there. If it gets a little bit too cold or you don't think the coals are hot enough, you can always lift it up and just stick them straight back on. Another way of cooking with this, which we almost did, is you can put two blocks either side of the fire and rest it on top. Trouble with that is you might have some airflow issues with the fire. So I'm just going to wait for that to really heat up. I think it's getting there actually. Jesus H, look at how hot that is.
I told you.
Christ on a meth binge. Sorry, we're going to have to censor some of that, innit? That is hot AF, my God. Sorry, that is... I really did not expect that.
I did tell you.
I didn't expect... I'm actually going to break the yolk, actually. That was a pathetic yolk break. Because I like the yolk broken.
Yeah.
That's amazing, that is.
I did tell you.
Look at that. That was quite something, actually. I'm really impressed. So, of course, that highlights in my shock the obvious benefits of cooking with titanium gear. They really conduct heat well. If you're using them for a mug, they might not be the best thing because they're really bad insulation, but for this kind of thing, absolutely perfect for frying. Tom brought some bacon as well, so it's going on today in camp. I bought, and I love this with my eggs, a little bit of salt and pepper mix. film the egg. Beautiful. And thanks to the oil, slides really easy in there. That's brilliant, that is actually. I'm super impressed with that. So what we're going to do is we plan on cutting this egg in half, and then we're going to just put it in some wraps. But this isn't about the cooking, this is about what this pan can do, because this is Gear Wednesdays. So some of the things we found out, we obviously talked about the conductivity. A negative is, it's hard to think of a negative, but the only one that pops out on me a little bit is the lack of a handle, and the forces you to improvise. But it does really cut down on the weight. And also, something that is a bit of a negative, which Tom pointed out to me, is that it is quite bendy. Titanium, and the thin titanium that this is, will make it quite bendy. So if I do that, I will flatten the edge a little bit. But other than that, perfect. So we've cooked an egg on this, and we're going to cook some bacon on it, but you know, same principle, it can do that. Brilliant piece of kit. Thanks very much for watching. If you know, Gear Wednesdays, a video every Wednesday on gear. Next Wednesday it's going to be German Army Flecktarn gloves, so you know, tune in for that, because I think you'll enjoy that. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. This has been Jack Outdoors. See you in the next one.